meteorologist Mark Molnar as your host for the weather show, Weather Northeastern. Let's get right into the tropics here. Take a look at this. We've got some flare-ups here around Florida, an elongated low-pressure system drawn out here. But as of right now, it's getting sheared apart. It's rather disorganized at the moment. And across the rest of the Atlantic here, you can see not much happening at the moment. Tropics are quiet. I'll have my complete tropical outlook coming out sometime in the next 5 to 10 days. So watch out for that. Here across the country, as well as the North American continent, look at this. Texas area finally drying out. We're seeing some wetter conditions out west here. And of course back east here, the Carolinas on northward to Virginia. That's where we'll see the heaviest rain, upwards of 3 to as much as 5 inches during the next 5 days. Let's get right into those pattern changes here. Actually, the pattern's not going to really change much here as we get a ridge starting to develop out here. As I said, this past week would happen. The ridge finally kicking in. And look at this, back west here, we're starting to get some troughiness, which is good news. And back east here, the upper Great Lakes, not much in the way of rain, but cloudy and maybe drizzly conditions and cooler temperatures. Let's get right into those surface maps. Starting off with your Wednesday, midpoint of the week, we're pretty much halfway there here. Across the Northeast, take a look at this. We've got most of the precipitation kind of confined here to the southern sections, south of the PA Turnpike here. Lancaster, Harrisburg, Pittsburgh on southward here. Chance of showers and potentially thunderstorms here. Looking rather on the cool side with the cloudy conditions here, even inland towards New Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania being held down into the upper 60s here. Susquehanna region as well. But look at this, we get inland, we start to get into some 70s here across the lower Great Lakes and into southern Ontario here. We stretch on into Thursday here. Take a look at this. Thursday, we're starting to increase moisture from the southwest here, starting to cloud it up. Temperatures cooling down a little bit. We're still holding on to some sunshine here to the northeast, but that will be a fading memory here as we get that return flow on the backside of high pressure here and starting to bring some moisture in to the picture here across Pennsylvania and Ohio, southern Ontario, maybe near London. Heading on into your Friday, look at this. We spread showers and thunderstorms. Mostly light, but however, we could have some heavier precipitation up here in northern New England, southeastern and southern Quebec, into southeastern Ontario here, up towards the Burlington area, the Adirondacks and northern White Mountains. And take a look at this. Showers and thunderstorms continuing here. Temperatures getting into the upper 70s on average across the Susquehanna River valleys. And we head on into your Saturday here. We're starting to clear things out across southern Ontario, cooling it down, humidity dropping off. Here along the coast, we have that stalled out frontal boundary. It will continue ripples of low pressure, albeit the precipitation will be a little bit on the lighter side, so that's good news. Most of this back across New York and Pennsylvania will be during the early to mid-morning hours, maybe into the early afternoon, but by sunset, it will be pushing to the east, and humidity levels will be coming down. I'm going to have a 5-day outlook for my hometown viewers in the upper Susquehanna region of upstate New York and northeast Pennsylvania from Binghamton to Scranton. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark Comments, Twitter at WX Northeastern, and Google Plus at MeteoMark. Here's your 5-day, stretching from Wednesday all the way through the weekend. Take a look at this for Wednesday. We're looking fairly good. It's probably the best day out of this extended period, getting up towards the mid to upper 70s. And of course, Thursday we increase the moisture, chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm getting up into only the upper 60s. Clouds increasing on Friday as well, chance of showers and thunderstorms warming up a little bit into the 70s into Saturday as well, dipping down to the lower 70s, but then by Sunday we start to finally clear things out here. So early to middle part of Saturday we'll still have that chance of a shower or a thunderstorm. That's going to do it for this edition of Weather Northeastern.